When we think of existential threats, our minds typically drift towards war, violence, and massive natural disasters. But infertility, well, it turns out that at least in the last century alone, over a third of humanity has lost the ability to reproduce. Thankfully, to help fight this crisis, we have in vitro fertilization, or IVF. But even IVF still faces many uphill battles, and joining me now with more on these issues is Irit Rosenblum, expert in legal philosophy and the founder of the New Family organization. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. So my first question is, IVF's first success story turns 40 years old tomorrow. What have we learned since then?
Oh, a lot. First of all, we're using the IVF for surrogacy, and we're using for sterile people, and it develops a year by year. Mm-hmm. We need it because we're losing our fertility ability.
Has there been any sort of change that we can point to show why we are losing our ability to have children?
There are lots of reasons. It's the climate, it's the stress, it's poisons, the weather, the water, lots of reasons that cause us. I don't want to compare, but the dinosaur suffers quite the same.
I mean, it sounds like the world is trying to end us then.
That's what it sounds like. And we are helping it.
And we are helping it happen. All right, so, tell me about what New Family does then.
New Family is an initiative for keeping the family alive. The family structure, not just the orthodox family, means father, a mother, 2 children, 3, and a dog. Nowadays, we know globally, we have different kind of family structure. Sure. Building a family, create a family is not obvious. There are lots of people who are unable. We just a few days ago, we protest for the LGBT community. Yeah. This kind of relationship enable us to continue. And the humankind needs to continue. It's not just a right, as you mentioned in the beginning. Mm-hmm. This is existence. And if we want to exist, it's not just to equalize the rights, but to allow the rights.
Wow. All right. So, okay, first of all, what's next then for New Family? What is it that you're really pushing for right now? I know that you're fighting for surrogacy rights, for example, for the LGBTQ community, and just recently
for people as a whole.
In general. What else? What other areas is New Family kind of fighting in? Mm-hmm.
We have a whole project of biological will that using gametes of people who passed away to continue by using their gametes for continuation.
Wow.
This is kind of extreme, but
sure.
But usually...
I mean, I remember hearing certain stories like that, like a soldier who passed away and his family wanted to maybe carry on his line right. with sperm that he had frozen or something
this
like that.
This is kind of things that we are doing. We found the solution for civil marriage. It's kind of private marriage by domestic union card, domestic relation recognized by the state. And we are exporting it already.
So you're also fighting, I mean, you're fighting for relationship rights, you're fighting for all sorts of kind of, all the things that are really involved in the family and in child rearing and raising.
This is the New Family, and it's close to everybody.
Well, that's incredible. Irit, thank you so much for coming in and sharing that with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
I wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you very much.